Looking back, I think one of the most challenging experiences was trying to sort of figure out how the law worked and understanding all the terminology. And it wasn't too long with the guidance of so many great professors that not only did we get on top of the learning and understanding what those terms meant, but then people started to develop this love of the subject matter, and many of us then ended up going on in our careers and leveraging that.
We started a committee called the Entertainment Committee. There wasn't one, so we made one, and we got people involved, engaged in it. We ran our first programs. It caught on like wildfire.
So when I was at Durham College, it was Illusions, which was a huge bar downtown, and they brought in incredible bands, Nazareth, and we saw David Wilcox. But the really cool thing was that we got to go to them for free, because even back then Durham College was working with businesses in the community, and so students were doing the work for the bar, we were doing the advertising and the public relations, and we got to see sort of the fruits of our efforts in class.
Probably my most memorable experience at Durham College came down to, it was in my second year, and I was, a lot of my friends were very good students. I was the worst of the group, and I had sort of set this objective that, by the end of the year I was going to place better than them on a test. And what I found was by the end of the year, I had slightly beat all my friends on the final examination, and when I went to my third year, that led me to the belief that I could graduate with the highest GPA and then go on to do other things.
Days studying together, running with a group of friends, and really it was a time in your life where you really left home. And you never wanted to tell your parents just how much fun it was, because it was a lot of fun.
Who remembers the Purple Pit?
Purple Pit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. When I walk in there to this day, I still want to step down.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
It surprises me that we don't step down anymore.
I'd be wrong if I didn't mention the Alice Cooper story from 1971, but we charged $1.50 for Durham College students, $3 for non-students, and they complained that it was very expensive. So you might have been one of them.
I probably was, yes.
Great memories.
I was a student at the college, and I took my placement at the college, and part of my placement was to help organize convocation. I worked up until my spot in line, and then I jumped in line, across the stage and got my diploma, and then went back to work.
I've actually been part of 3 convocation ceremonies, and so one thing you come to realize through each of those ceremonies is how much bigger the school is, as it was 2 ceremonies, 3, and I think, I'm not sure what the last number, but it was 2 full days now, so it tells you just how much the school has changed just in the past 10 years alone.